Alright, this is a video on hacking Pokemon in Pokesav. What you do is you bring up Pokesav and you come into Party Pokemon where it says right there. Go to hit Edit and you can select any Pokemon you want. I will probably put down, let's put Kecleon. Kecleon's a good Pokemon. Give it any item you want, even items that you can't really get that are just kind of there, like Red Chain, Magma Stone, those kind of items. What I think I will give him is, just give him a life orb. Now, what you do with this thing is you click your trainer ID where you can make it on the previous screen. I'm not going to show you that now. I'll show you everything else later. You go into the level, you can change it, put him level 100. That's what I usually do. And friendship, I think you can go from 0 to 225. 255. 255 meaning he loves you the most, and 0 meaning he really hates you. This is pretty much only for the moves return and frustration and other kind of things. So I'm going to put 255. Come down here, hit create for the attributes. Now, you can change the nature. Normally I'd put it to something where it would benefit its attacks. And pretty much what I do to figure out what nature I should be using is I just go to Maryland and bring down the stat calculator and look at those. And that really helps me a lot in figuring out what nature I should be giving him. So why don't I just give Kecleon Naive. Now class, I'm not quite sure what that's for, but I always just put first. These gender things, the second question mark here is female. This question mark here is male. I usually put the male, and you can change him from shiny to not shiny. So you hit OK. You come down here to this Pokesav. You probably don't need him at level 100. No, don't need it at level 100, so I just don't bother with it. Come down here to the IVs or individual values. These are pretty much what your Pokemon's born with, and you can just put them all up to all max, which is 31. I always do that. EVs or effort values, you can only put up to 255. I just always do that too. Come up here to the original name, or you can just edit it to whatever you want, like Steve or something. I'm just gonna put it as his original name. You put your trainer's name, the Pokeball you're gonna be using. I just like using the Master Ball. Looks cool. And the ability, you can just put it to whatever you want. Now I'm going to probably put its ability to, I don't know. It's always a problem trying to figure out the perfect ability. Let's give him Iron Fist. Now what that ability is wherever there's a move with punch in the name, it's, if I remember, I think the power's doubled or something like that. So let's go to F for Fire Punch, I for Ice Punch, and T Thunder Punch, and another good one would be Focus Punch. Since that one's power 150, you double it, you get 300. Now, good. Well, I'm going to change the item now because I didn't think that I'd be using Iron Fist ability. So you come down to here, you can select it. I put Power Herb because it just makes the charged moves go first. You can put what level you met him at, where you met him, the date you met him, the country you got him from. Maybe if you got him off GTS, from like Japan or something. Fateful Encounter. Hidden values, I wouldn't bother with these. I still don't know what these are, and I don't plan on figuring out what they are. Down here you can change like the egg, unknown. You can change it from the letters to the question mark, exclamation point. Burmy and Wormadam, you can change things. Gashdown and Josh, you can change it from east and west. And Deoxys, you can change it from all its different abilities if you have that Pokemon selected. Now what you do is go into stat edit. And what I normally do is just hit all max. So then it takes into account your IVs and EVs and your nature. So if you change nature, some of the stats are going to be different. So you do that, and you come out here, and it'll say in Party Pokemon, your first Pokemon that you have, which for me it's Kecleon. You can change all this stuff here, but I will show you that in a later video. What you want to do is save it. I have a Pokesav folder. I just save it to. I'll put it under Kecleon. Save it. Oh well, if I spell it wrong. Then you do. Yeah, you gotta. Whoops, my bad. You go to ARDS output code, and the party Pokemon codes will be here, and you can select the Pokemon number you've used. So since I've only put them in the number 1 spot, I'll select party Pokemon number 1, and that will come up when you do that. You go to save file, put it under Kecleon, and now you come out here, you exit out of that. You can minimize this, and oh yeah, you gotta open up the Pokesav folder, and as you can see, my Kecleon is right there. That's what it is. If you have the action replay, bring this up and plug it into your computer. I use this a lot, so I already had a Pokesav thing in there. Delete it. Come into Pokesav here, take Kecleon and drag it, and it will say Pokesav. It won't come up as its own name. It will just come up as Pokesav. Then you plug in the action replay into the DS and drag it over to here, and that's pretty much how to download and hack Pokemon from Pokesav.